What is going on, Boop Bop? We back with another reading. Let's see what's happening here. I was just doing a meditation to get into the collective energy to see what is this reading going to be about. And I swear to you, I got nothing. Not a single thing. And I was like, okay, let's try this again. You know what I mean? And did a prayer, I put on a little bit of music. I took off the music, right? I was just like, let me just tap in, right? And the more I tapped in, the more nothing came through. And I was like, oh my gosh, what's going on with my third eye? What's happening? Are we not seeing things? And then I realized that was the message. Nothing. Okay. So this can go in multiple ways because I feel like there's this energy of feeling like there's nothing left to do, or it feels like there's no clarity in where it is that you need to go or what it is that you need to do next. Like you're feeling like nothing, possibly. Okay. That's deeper. There could be somebody that is really struggling with like this depressed vibe, this deep emotion, but I am getting a strong nothing energy. It's just kind of like something's blank, right? Something feels numb. Something doesn't feel right. The things that you were once passionate about, you're like questioning a lot. The ideas that once were flowing, the creativity that once was flowing, it's just not. You could also feel like you're left with nothing, right? Oh, okay. And some of you, like, it's like you're at your wit's end, right? Or like you're, like, literally, like you're looking in your account and you're seeing $0, right? Maybe a few cents, or you're looking at certain things. You're just like, oh my goodness, I have nothing. There's something about nothing that is so strong here. And I feel like your divine team is really trying to speak to you. Like you're in the void. Like the divine is trying to speak to you in this void and is saying like, this is the message. So when I was meditating on this, I was looking for some sort of sign. I was looking for some sort of picture, right? Like I needed some sort of like clarity of what this is, like what's happening. So I'm, trying to see it and trying to get the picture. I even thought to myself, I was like, oh, should I do a pre-shuffle? But I didn't feel that. I didn't feel like I needed to do like a pre-shuffle where I pick out cards or anything like that. And when I was shuffling, I had 2 cards that fell out, but I was like, I'm going to keep that in mind, but that's not for this, right? But yeah, I'm just like, there's something about nothing. And that's the thing. It's almost like there's this energy of trying to like get around it, or like, you're looking for something and you think it is beyond this nothing state, right? You think that like the message, the riches, the joy is beyond this state, but it's in it. If that makes sense. So for example, like if you're looking at your account and you're seeing $0 or you're seeing a few cents, for you, you're looking for ways to make more money, and maybe you're actively trying to make more money and it's not working, or, your next paycheck is 2 weeks away or something like that, but there's something going on with the system, right? The government shutdown, right? There's a lot of stuff that's happening that could be like holding your money back, or you're trying to hold on to something. You feel like you have nothing, and it's almost like you're looking for answers outside of that nothing, like you're going around that nothing, but there's something about needing to sit in the nothing, because it is the void, it is the unknown, it is the darkness, it is the nothing, right? The lack of pursuing that actually gets you to where it is that you need to be. It actually allows you to do what you need to do. It gives you the clarity you need, the direction you need. And that's the thing. You struggle with that. You struggle with just allowing yourself to sit in that nothing energy, right? That void it's uncomfortable because you're looking for answers and you don't realize the answer is literally in the thing that you're avoiding, literally in the thing that you are trying to find answers to. Like you think that the void is a problem. Like you could feel lonely and feel like there's no one around, and you're trying to find ways to not feel lonely. So maybe you're connecting to people that you don't really care to connect to. You're going places, trying to make connections with people. You're avoiding the loneliness, right? You're avoiding the thing that you don't want, or that seems like it just doesn't do anything for you, but it's actually doing way more for you than you even know. Whoa, hold up. It's giving like there's no real such thing as nothing, if that makes sense. Like it's something. It's happening in your life for a reason. And it's directly correlated to what you want. So it's like, as long as you keep As long as you keep avoiding it, it's like you're not going to be able to get the answers and really dive into what you want. There's something you're avoiding, something you don't want to experience, something you don't want to have to feel. You're trying to like get out of it, but it's actually in it and through it that you experience this new life. You experience this, this thing that you're trying to call into your life. But yeah, there's something with nothing. Yeah, look at this. We got blessings of abundance. Holy. Right? With reward at the bottom of the deck. There is this beautiful blessing, okay? This gorgeous, yum, delicious, tasty blessing that's getting ready to show up in your life, okay? And I feel like it's already in your life. You're just avoiding it. It's like the way it's showing up, whatever this is, the direction the divine's trying to get you to go in, boo bop, stay with me, stay here, okay? Because we got to talk about this. The direction the divine's trying to get you to go in, okay? It may be a direction that you're avoiding to look at, or like you feel like it's done, or like you're like, there's no way that's for me, right? And it's almost like the divine is taking every bit of distraction away from you so that you can focus in and hone in on this direction. It's like they're doing everything in their power to get you to go in a certain direction, to get you to do a certain thing, whether that's heal, whether that's, self-love, whether that's a career path, whether that's, the love of your life is going to be at that cafe, but I need you to walk in that cafe instead of walk to the old cafe. So now you're realizing that, oh my goodness, every time you go to your old cafe, the line is so incredibly long, it's making you late for work. It's almost like, it feels like nothing in your life is working out, or it feels like things are just freaking out. I'm getting excited. So there's something good here. It's like, it feels like nothing is working out. Right? It feels like things are, broken, or everything you've done up until this point, like, means nothing to you. But they're just like, there's just this huge blessing we're trying to get you to see. There's this huge blessing that is meant for you, that you deserve, that you really should have. And it's in the exact direction. It's in the exact thing that you're avoiding experiencing. You're avoiding having to deal with. You're just avoiding it. And they're just like, no, don't avoid it. So to get you to stop avoiding something, to get you to see something clearly, they start taking things away, right? Because all the stuff is distraction. All of the stuff that you got going on in your life, all the things that you have, whether it's money, whether it's family, friends, whatever it is. It's distracting you. It's not allowing you to see clearly. So they're like, let me take it all away so you could do what you need to do. Something about nothing. That's what I might even call this. Something about nothing. Because as crazy as that may sound, it's really like, it's like the key for you, okay? You have competition here, and then opportunity knocks at the bottom of the deck. It's almost like you're competing, or like a bunch of stuff in your life is competing for your attention, and the divine is trying to help you see exactly what it is that you need to be doing, exactly where it is that you need to be going, exactly who it is you need to become. Do you see what I'm saying? And it's almost like you won't see it. This could have something to do with like a past situation, like for example, if there's like a restaurant or a place that you used to go to, but let's say you used to go with your ex all the time, and like you are like, I'm never going back there again. Maybe every time you pass by it, you're just like, ugh, me and so used to go there all the time. I'm just not interested in going. It's almost like the divine's like, damn, that's the exact restaurant that you're going to meet an investor. That's the exact restaurant that you're going to meet your next love. That's the exact restaurant where you're going to experience X, Y, and Z. Like something is playing out in your life and it's happening again. It's like you experienced this already or something similar to it. So you're avoiding it. You don't want to experience it anymore. Or like you have, cut your ties with it. You've washed your hands with it. And it's like the divine is saying like, this is the exact direction that's going to get you the exact thing that you just prayed to me for. But because you won't see it, it's almost like there's a lot of other competing things. So if they need you to go to this restaurant, you're too busy going to the restaurant by your job, or you're too busy going to the restaurant that you think is your favorite restaurant. So they have to do something to make it difficult. So now every time you're trying to get into that restaurant, reservations, there's no reservations available. Or every time you go there, the food is not up to par for some reason. It's like, it feels like it's not working out. It feels like the restaurant is not as good. Maybe staff isn't as attentive to you, or they keep messing up your order, or whatever the case is, right? Bear with me here as an example. That energy right there, that restaurant right there, it's literally like all that stuff is happening because they need you to go to this other restaurant. Right? And so they're going to put you in a position where it just seems like, oh my goodness, I'm so hungry. I need to get to this appointment, but I literally only have 30 minutes. That restaurant, the wait time is crazy, but the restaurant that I refuse to go to for some reason, it seems open and da-da-da-da-da-da. And they need you to walk into that restaurant because that's where certain things are going to happen. Do you see what I'm saying? I hope that's making sense. It's just like, there's this thing that's meant to happen in your life and you're avoiding it. You're letting it go because it didn't work out the first time, or because something did not go the way that you planned it to go. And you're just like, I don't want to do this. Or like there's some sort of, I don't want to say trauma, but there's some sort of drama, problem, issue with what it is that you're doing. Like, even if it's just like a lack of self-belief, like you just don't believe in yourself, right? So you're avoiding this thing. You don't want to do this thing. For some of you, it could be like content creation. It's just like, you tried to put something out there. You didn't really get a lot of love. So you just stopped, right? You tried to, start a business. It didn't really go the distance. So you just stopped, right? There's just something where it's like you stopped doing it, right? That's what I'm getting. You stopped doing it. And it kind of feels like your life right now is it's just like nothing. It's just like you don't know what you're doing. You're not really sure where you're going. You're just kind of like pushing through as best as you possibly can. And it feels to me like the divine, oh my goodness, the divine is trying to get you to see something different. You have surrender to spirit and then surrender to joy. It's like you don't actually know where your joy lies. You don't actually know what the divine is trying to do for you, where they're trying to get you to go. You don't know what's in store for you. So the divine's kind of like you're avoiding something that we're guiding you to. For some of you, you're avoiding someone. You're avoiding doing something, or you're avoiding someone. But it's like your divine team is actually guiding you towards this. Yeah, it's like, let's just call it what it is. It feels slow right now. Life feels slow right now. It feels like you are moving, but like nothing's moving, right? You're doing the work, but nothing's moving. It just kind of feels like, when does things get better for me, right? But it's like, it's already better for you. You may not see that because you are focused elsewhere, but it's already better for you, because what's happening in your life is actually just like amping up your power. It's getting you to the next level of your power. It's getting you to the next level of abundance. It's trying to get you to see something different, right? For some of you, it's like you could be going after a promotion. There's so many different examples. So like, bear with me, make sure it fits your story. But it's like you could be going after a promotion and you see that you keep getting passed up for the promotion again and again and again. So for you, you're just like, like it's hurting your heart. It's hurting your soul. It's hurting your feelings. And you're in this position where you're just like, what's the point? You're just like in this void. You're just like, what's the point? Why am I doing this? Like, it doesn't feel good right now. But it's almost like your divine team is just like, yo, it's you against you right now. Okay. And I always say it's you in support of you. But in this moment, it's you against you. There's the version of you that plays it small and is going after the promotion. And then there's the version of you that like starts your own empire, right? Just does something so incredible that you can't even see it or know it. Like you don't even believe it's possible because the self-worth is low, because you don't see it within yourself, because you tried something and it didn't work out, because you got, betrayed in the past, right? There's something connected to it, right? And if it's not directly connected to the thing that the divine's trying to get you to do, it's like, whatever you experienced in the past is affecting your ability to see clearly what it is that you need to do next. And your divine team is like, I need you to surrender to me. And the number one way they know how to do that is by low-key taking everything away, because they're turning you into a leader. They're turning you into somebody that is taking authority over your own life. Like you're supposed to be one of the top-notch people in your field. One of the, you're supposed to have like the best of the best type thing, right? And it's like, It doesn't come to you because somebody gave it to you. It comes to you because of who you are. Does that make sense? It's like, don't get me wrong. Gifts are beautiful. Nothing's wrong with that. If somebody hands you your riches right now, that's amazing. What I'm saying, though, is there's something you're building within yourself that you end up building within your life that really provides you the stability and the authority. It's like over your life, over the things that you want. The Emperor is really speaking to like the power in you. Like surrender to spirit. It's like, yeah, surrender to God. And then there's surrender to your spirit. Your personal spirit is like, we got plans. We got plans here. It's time to like boss all the way up. It's time to become. It's time to show up. It's time to do what needs to be done. And it's like your ultimate joy is in that, but you're holding yourself back. Your ultimate joy is in that, but you're holding yourself back. There's something you're meant to be doing, working on, making happen. But like I said, there's some sort of sorrow with it. It didn't work out in the past. You're stuck on the stuff that's not working out. So you can't actually see where you're being guided. You're so held on and hell bent on how things are supposed to be that you're not allowing yourself to see how things are and how things are going, right? There's something where it's just like you blind to it. You blind to it. You're like, I can't see. I don't understand. I don't know what's going on. But it's like, it's time for you to make a new decision. It's time for you to decide that you actually do deserve the abundance. You do deserve the growth. You do deserve the success. You do deserve what it is that you deserve. Do you see what I'm saying? You do. The nothing is something. The nothing is saying, hey, by the way, you've been actively going towards this thing, actively trying to make this thing happen that isn't for you because there's something better. There's something greater. And I need you to go in a different direction. Or I need you to go in a direction that really does align with you. And it's like you're hell bent on how something is supposed to be. You're hell bent on it. And again, hell bent on how something is supposed to be doesn't necessarily mean that you're like stuck on, living your life a certain way. Sometimes you're stuck on how you think you're viewed, how you think things are going to go for you, right? If you go towards this thing, if you try to build something for yourself, if you try to go after that person that you genuinely want, you'll get shut down. Right? That is being hell bent on something. There's something here where it's just like, you won't even allow yourself to see the blessings that are coming through. You won't allow yourself to be the blessing that's coming through. Oh, hold up. That's something. You won't allow yourself to be the blessing that's coming through. So you could be stuck on the idea that someone comes and saves you, or that, and someone, again, it could be like you think a job is going to save you or save your situation. You think that promotion is going to save you. You think that, having a relationship is going to save you. But it's like, no. It's you. You do this, right? You do this. You're the authority over your life. You end up showing up for yourself so incredibly that everything else just kind of has to fall in place. There's this blessing, beautiful blessing that's showing up for you. Yeah. But it's like you got to persevere. It's like you got a little complacent. You got a little stuck because you got scared. But it's like you're establishing a new reality, a new life. That nothing energy, that quiet is giving you time to kind of like heal the parts of you that has lost that sense of confidence, lost that sense of like truth, lost that sense of like genuine love for yourself. It's like something is shifting so much. You see how both of these are going upward, right? They're both going in the same direction, going upward. It's like persevere forward. There's something you started. They're like, it's time to finish it, right? Whether that's you started to have a dream, but you're like, there's no way. It's like, no, don't stop there. Keep going, right? Like, keep doing it. Keep pushing yourself, right? You could have started really making something happen and it just didn't work. And it's like, no, don't stop there. There's a lot of energy around going back to something. Trying something again, doing it differently, doing it better. What's the Magician? Yeah, you got introspection. It's like, this is your time to like tap all the way into your power. You're carrying burdens of the past. You're carrying burdens of what was. And so you're not allowing yourself to actually partner with the energy that you need to partner with the part of you that's meant to do something or be someone. Whatever that might be, your idea could have been, you know what, I'm going to build a boat. But then you're just like, what? what am I talking about? Like, I don't know how to build anything. It's like, don't do that. Don't stop there. Don't put yourself down before you even really get going. For some of you, you could have built the boat, but then it didn't sail. It didn't go anywhere. So you're like, you know what? I'm just going to leave it alone. Don't do that. Go back to it. Like, that's the energy. It's like you're your worst critic. You've been coming at yourself. You've been stopping yourself. And then you're wondering, why is nothing working? It's like, it's not working because the thing you were working on is the thing that's supposed to be working. And since you're not working on it, it can't go where it needs to go. You see what I'm saying? Boo bop sugar pie honey bun. I'm telling you right now. There's this beautiful energy of you cultivating this power within you and making something happen. It's like, if it failed the first time, it failed to teach you. To teach you what works, what doesn't work. But it's like, surrender to your spirit. Surrender to where you're going. It's like, take a moment in the void, in the quiet, and dive in. Dive into your soul, dive into your truth, and you will see that what it is that didn't work out in the past, what it is that left you kind of out and down and just not happy, or whatever the case is, felt like a burden, felt like too much. It's like, that's the exact thing that you succeed in. It wasn't calling you to stop. It was calling you to be resilient. It was saying, hey, look, you're going to have to make some mistakes. You're going to have to learn some things. You're going to have to experience some things so that you can be the best. I promise you, you cannot be the best without experiencing some things. You feel me? You cannot be the best without experiencing some things. The people who are the best are the people who have literally failed so many times that they could teach you what to do when you fail. They could teach you what to do so that you don't fail, so that you actually get it right? They pave the way. You're paving the way. Holding on to shame, right? Feeling ashamed of yourself. And the divine's like, for what? For what? This is what the greats go through. This is what people who are meant to be someone and be something goes through. That's how you build your power up. It's not through everything going perfectly. That's BS, right? That's what people see. People see the end result. People see the thing that looks the best, but they don't see the process. The process to get there is not just boop, done. Okay, I have everything. It's like, no, there's a whole vibe to this. There's a whole process in this. And it's almost like you're just a part of the process. You're going through the process, but you've been in this like zone where you've been to yourself, right? After what seems like something has failed, something didn't work out. It's working out. They're saying get back to it, continue. If you're questioning it, continue. You could have been investing in something, investing in yourself in some way. And it's like you stopped because to you, it's not working. So for some of you, that could look like, you were going to church and you stopped going to church. You were going to therapy. You stopped going to therapy. You were, maybe you were part of a group, a community situation, right? And it's like you stopped going because you didn't see the results, or you've seen the results, but you started telling yourself like, oh, my life is just not going where I want it to go, or something failed, or something happened within that time where you either got scared. There's something, everybody's situation is going to be different, but there's something that you were doing that was actually very much helping you, but then you hit a roadblock of some sort. And it's almost like your divine team is like, be resilient and go back to that for me, because there's a victory there. There's a blessing there. Whoo, there's a blessing there. Boo, bop, sugar, pie, honey, bop. For some of you, this could be like a team situation, working with someone, working with multiple people, building a team. Okay, that's coming out. But this surrender to joy, it's almost like you're in need of doing the thing that you feel. Surrender to what your spirit wants, not what like looks practical right now. Yeah, that's what it is. You're like you're trying to practically make sense of your life. And it's like, that's never going to work. You have the Six of Pentacles and then you have Judgment. It's like, try this shit again. Try it again. Try it again and be open to it working. Be open to a new story that you get to tell yourself, because you have a bunch of things that you can be doing, but it's like you're trying to not see the thing that you genuinely want to do, or the thing that genuinely moves you. But you got choices, but it just feels like nothing's working, or it feels kind of empty. It's like even as you're going after those choices, there's something missing. It's not generating what it is that it could generate for you, because you're not like, your soul isn't as in it as you think. There's something missing. your spirit is just like, look, we've been through some things, but that don't mean we stop here. We don't stop here, boo bop, sugar pie, honey bun. It's a no. Yeah. Official person, like you are the person that does this. You make it happen. Like this is your story. You do end up at the top of whatever this is. There's good news that's coming through. It's like you end up, if something wasn't as successful in the past as you wanted it to be, it's like you pick it back up and it's more successful than you could have ever imagined. Even if it looks like it's impossible for it to be successful, it's like it's more successful than you could ever imagine. And it seems like whatever this is, it like benefits you greatly and it goes the distance. It goes the distance. Like you could be afraid that it just happens again. You end up in a situation where like, you know, karma plays out again or there's a problem that comes through again. Like, no. Yeah, this is a gift. This is a gift of change. This is a shift that's happening in your life. And it's like, you need to go back to something that you were doing because it was moving you forward. There was a moment to kind of teach you something, but it's moving you forward. You need to go back. You need to go back. I know a lot of times you'll hear in messages, move forward, let go of the past. Letting go of the past doesn't necessarily mean let go of your dream. Sometimes it simply means let go of the way you were going about it. Let go of the worst thoughts that you had in your mind, right? Yeah. I'm telling you, there's a wish that's being fulfilled and it just needs you to step up. It needs you to be confident in yourself and just freaking go the distance. That's what it's asking of you right now. It's like you may be like, this is coming back around. What do I do? Or, you know, you're trying to avoid it as much as possible. But this is a thing for you. Like this is a beautiful, beautiful situation for you. It ends up working out so much better. We do have the Queen and King of Wands with the Ace of Cups here. So this could be like a person you're coming back together with. Okay. And it's like it goes the distance. Now, use your discernment. Okay. If you got a really, really extremely toxic ex, right? Toxic person that's coming back the same exact way. I'm not telling you. The divine's not telling you go back to this extremely toxic person. Okay? Whatever this is, it didn't hurt you. It didn't destroy you. It didn't have any like ill intentions towards you. Whoever this is never had ill intentions towards you. This is a situation that worked out well. It just seems like something got in the way. Right? Whether it is, you know, personal issues, whatever happened, something got in the way of this. But it's like y'all are coming back together. So if this is an ex, this is an ex that like, you know, it may not have been the worst situation in the world, but you know, you had a disagreement or there was something that like, you know, it just didn't work out. It was a good situation, but somebody made a mistake. And it's like, okay, something is coming back together. That's if it's a person. But for some of you, this is like an idea. This is a business. This is school. This is like something that has to do with your life. For some of you, this is like therapy, coaching, like professional aid type thing. This could even be like holistic. Yeah, for some of you, this is like a holistic situation. Like you used to go to the spa a lot or something like that. Or you used to get like regular massages. Like it's a service of some sort that you're going back to. And it's like, it does something for you. It wakes you up to something. I gave you the example of the restaurant earlier. It's kind of like, it's something like that. It's just like something you're avoiding or you're not doing or you're not allowing yourself to do because you were embarrassed there once or because something didn't work out the way that you wanted it to work out. Something didn't go the distance the way you wanted it to go. But it's like this goes the distance. Whatever this is a blessing. Do not avoid it. Do not walk away from it because you deserve it. And it's something you love. It's something you love. It's something you enjoy. It's something that benefits you and you know it. Like when you're hearing this, it's like, think of all the things that have happened in your life that truly benefited you. Like truly benefited you. And this is probably something you've thought about already. This is something that's been kind of poking at you and popping up, but you've been questioning or you've been kind of like avoiding to some degree or telling yourself you can't when you actually can. It's right in your reach. All you have to do is say yes. All you have to do is dive in. So, very, very specific reading. I don't know who it's for, but if it's for you, let me know. Let me know. Because, wow. It's time. It's time for you to experience the abundance that you deserve. But it's almost like you're going to replay something out, but this time you're going to do it right. Because it was never meant for you to stop doing it completely. It was just meant for you to learn how to be the best, right? The best version of yourself while doing it. It's like you've grown. Since you've let this go, you've grown. So it's almost like who you are now is in alignment with this energy now. You can do it now. And you could do it without there being any kind of issues. That's what I see, boo bop, sugar pie, honey bun. So we're going to end it right there. I just want to say, I love this for you. I know that it can feel very difficult. It can feel very like, scary almost, but you got this. You got this. Whatever this is, whatever your spirit is saying to you, step up and know for a fact that you matter. You are important. You got this. Nothing can hold you back. Nothing can really fail. The only failure is truly, truly stopping yourself from living your truest life, reaching your greatest potential in whatever way that looks like to you. Okay? Until next time, I'm sending you love. Bye.